Sup guys, so you ever hear the show called Ned's a Classified Survival Guide? If you're a boomer like me, you probably have. If not, well guess what, this is the Buzz's Survival Guide. And today, I'm going to be teaching you how to survive this awful experience known as Netplay. You know, as someone who's been playing Smash Online for over 10 years, I have dealt with all the nonsense. And I know a lot of people say it's Wi-Fi, and that's because back in the Brawl days, on the Wii, you could not plug the Ethernet adapter. You had to use Wi-Fi and that's it. No cables. It was garbage. And Nintendo doesn't even know what internet is. I swear they are the worst company in the world. This shit. But whatever, you gotta deal with it. Right? So call it Netplay, just saying. Anyway, so how do we survive this with all the quarantine stuff going on? First of all, accept your fate. It stinks. Inputs will get dropped. Lag spikes will happen. Especially not everyone's playing online. And latency is part of the experience. And tiers do kind of change because of Netplay. And that's just how it is. And so, before someone asks, why does it change? It's because of reaction times. You know, things being delayed and spikes and stuff makes it hard to react to a lot of things. And certain characters benefit or get hurt by that. However, the game is still the same. It's still programmed the same way. The same things still work, etc. And with the right people, it can be fun. You know, just gotta find them. So, how are you gonna improve in all this garbage? Find people with good connections, right? Ideally, they're close, but the most important thing is having a good connection. I play with people that have great connections from Europe or West Coast of the US. And I play people like an hour from me and their connections absolutely doo-doo cheeks because they're playing on Wi-Fi while downloading 3 shows at once. It's like, come on, bro. Come on. You know, try for people like, you know, can improve with, like, just like offline play, honestly, in terms of, you know, matchups you want to learn, players, someone close to your skill level, just whatever. And when you're playing, be honest with yourself about what's happening because of Netplay versus you messing up. Because you can say you missed that tech because of Netplay, but realistically, you weren't ready for that jab to tumble you in the first place. Or you're waiting for that back air to hit you twice and you were going to fall out of it in the first place. So, just be completely honest with yourself if you can. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it was Netplay versus just the situation when you missed, you know, a tech chase. And in those cases, oh well, it happens. Don't think about it too much. And try to resort to Netplay tactics, right? Like, alright man, you can go on the Elite Smash and spam Zelda up B and have a great all time. But is that going to help you with your Zelda offline when you're fighting real people who can react to up B? Probably not. So, you know, try to limit abusing those types of things, unless you're in a tournament. If you're in a tournament and you're trying to chase that bag, bro, power to you. Play that Zelda and up B all day because you try to make like those bucks from the freaking Moist Critical Alpha tournaments. Respect to you for playing to win. But otherwise, try to play like how you would offline, you know, with exceptions. If you know there's certain things you just can't do online that you could offline, like just you keep trying to make it work, and it just doesn't work for whatever reason, then maybe try to adjust and compensate for that. But the goal is to make this as close to offline play as possible. So when we're back to playing offline in the year 2100, we can adjust very easily. And something that happens a lot because you're playing online is you'll be sitting at home, chilling, you know, checking social media between matches, your phone, or whatever you're doing, and not talking to your opponent. And if you're playing offline, you're probably talking to your opponent a lot between games, or at least a little bit, like, right? So try to talk with your practice partner when you're playing, if possible. And otherwise, you know, treat it like normal practice when you're playing offline. Remember that your opponents are dealing with this garbage too. It doesn't feel like it when they keep hitting you with everything. You're like, how are you still going online? But they're probably screwing things up as well. And you know what? It's okay to vent if you're getting annoyed. If it can help you calm down and relax while playing, then hell man, vent. If you can't block Santa's charge shot, and you just have to scream about it, just don't wake up your neighbors, okay? Now with that said, there are some bad habits people get into when playing online. One thing is they get too angry and they keep trying to play when they are pissed. And obviously this applies offline as well. Don't play if you get too angry. But it's so much easier to get angry offline. You know, get angrier online. Like offline, you have people to talk to and hang out with, whatever. But online, you'll just be swearing like a sailor at every little thing happening. And it's understandable. And in those situations, take a break. A lot of times I'll be streaming, I'll be getting pissed. Yo, that was a sick setup. The Luma shot, the down tilt, starboards, multi-jab. My edge guarding online is nice! But anyway, so if you get angry, take a break. When I'm streaming, I a lot of times switch games up a little bit because I can't handle playing Netplay anymore for whatever reason. one too many damn Samuses. You know? And blaming everything online without trying to find an answer is also a big deal. Because sometimes you'd be like, okay, I can't handle this thing because of Netplay. And if that's the truth, then okay. Just try to find an alternate answer, right? If you can't get those parries you need to versus Cloud online, find alternate answers to deal with those back airs and forward airs online. Because hell, you might actually find out new answers to things you didn't know how to deal with in the first place because you're doing this. And that's actually the coolest feeling, honestly, when you're like, wait, I can do this shit? Beat that option? Let's go. And just like playing offline, try not to care too much about winning or losing, just care about improving. Because that's always the end goal. And I know I've talked about this before, but I really want to emphasize, when you're trying to practice, trying to get distracted. Because it's so easy to get distracted when you're chilling at home playing online. In the comfort of, like, you know, your PJs at 3 in the morning. Because I know all of our sleep schedules are messed up right now. Or at least a lot of us. And try not to force things that you can't do online. I know I said, like, try and play like how you would offline, but you have to make some concessions when you just know things can't work. And sometimes it's a bad habit to keep doing something and keep getting punished for it. It's like running into a brick wall and continuing to do it. It's a brick wall, man. You can't run into that. And obviously, don't play people if they're not worth playing. If their connection's garbage, if they're just not good practice for you, or they're being toxic, whatever it is, just don't play them. Kind of like offline in a lot of ways, except when you're playing online, there's always, you know, Discord servers of people playing somewhere at some time in some matchup you need. So you can almost always find good practice if you look for it. And that's one of the beauties of online play. There's always people playing. And you know, try not to always just be practicing Elite Smash. You know, if you're just playing on that and nothing else, you're gonna miss out a lot of these cool attributes and, like, you know, ways to practice online basically. So keep that in mind that Elite Smash is generally not the best practice. Although I'll be honest, I think people give Elite Smash too much shit because sometimes I find it to be good practice. I'll find good people on Elite Smash and, like, I'll learn matchups. I'll get legit practice, and it's just so convenient to just sit down, like, grind, you know, a new character or a new setup for an hour with random people. And sure, a lot of this advice might be obvious, but, you know, not everyone's heard everything. Just give my 2 cents. I'm sure I missed some things that other people have to add on as well in the comments. But yeah, that's just what I got to say. Really just try to optimize your practice as much as you can. And hopefully in the year 2100, when we're all back to offline events, we will all be TAS robots doing 0 to deaths off winning and neutral with the jab. It'd be pretty cool. It'd be actually really exciting when tournaments are back. We can see who is improving and practicing the most. Oh, that was a cool kill again. Alright guys, hope that was insightful. Peace out.